right now is that we can't seem to close games. We play even or play a little bit ahead, but then it come crunch time, and we've got to be able to, make shots. We got to be able to come up with stops. We got to be able to make free throws. For some reason, we haven't been able to get that done this year very often. And so that's why if you look at the point differential, it's not very much at all. But we put ourselves in a position where we just cannot close games. We got to do a better job of closing games.
Coach, you saw Julius Randle play against his old team tonight, coming back from the ankle injury. What did you note about his play?
Oh, I thought it was the typical Julius. I thought he did a good job. Got to get him a little bit better defensively, but attacking the baskets and things like that. When you play this team right here, you got to put yourself in a position where, the bottom line is that if you get to the point where it's even, then LeBron's going to control the whole game down the stretch. I mean, he's done it his whole career. He's the best in the business at it, and that's not necessarily scoring. I mean, he just makes the right play every single time. He finds the right guy. He just manipulates switches. He does it all. So, you got to put yourself in a position where you can't do that, because if you let LeBron control the game, down the stretch, he's just going to do it every time. I mean, like I said, he's the best in the business at it.
This was another example of you having other guys that haven't gotten as much opportunities to play and did some good stuff. What did you like about like what Kenrich did and what Ja did?
Well, I just think he's an active guy. Pretty good defender. Seems to have a nose for the ball. So we stuck him out there for a few minutes. I thought Ja did the same thing he did the other night. I thought he was really good and really solid the minutes that we needed for him, when we had to rest a few guys. And, I thought we played well. The bottom line is that, guys, we gotta make shots down the stretch when we have to. We got to find a way to come up with stops. We can't be running, taking the ball out of the basket every time. And, we just didn't do that, and that puts you behind the eight ball. You got to keep the pressure on them, and if you relax, then what happens is that we give Alonzo unguarded three, which is tough. We give Kuzma an unguarded three. We can't afford to have those kind of lapses defensively, because that's the difference in the game, if you ask me.
You brought up closing out games. That was something that was a strength for you guys last year.
Yes, it was.
So what do you think you have to do to kind of turn that around?
I'm not real sure. I have to look at this again and really observe and figure it out. But we're getting good shots. You got to make them, obviously. We can't have blown defensive assignments. Not in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game. And then we just. We had to have some of the bounces bounce our way. We got a ball down there. We got 3 people around it, and LeBron comes up with it, and ends up getting fouled. So those are the kind of things that I think some kind of way we have to eliminate.
I know you guys, 3 games under 500. We always talk about how